Hi everybody, welcome back to DayZ, welcome back to Chernus, welcome back to the private server, the PlayStation private server, and carrying on from where we were yesterday. So, if you remember, what happened was that I set up my flagpole kit to make my flagpole, and then discovered I didn't have a sledgehammer. So we had to go off to the nearest town, find a sledgehammer, but unfortunately my car disappeared as well. But luckily when I spawned back in today, the car had reappeared, so we can crack on. I think I've got everything we need. I've got 32 stones, I've got 10 logs, I've got the all-important flag that Moxie dropped off, we've got nails, we've got rope, we've got metal wire, I've got a hammer and a hatchet in my backpack, and then all we need to do now is go and get the sledgehammer. Good afternoon, Brian. Thank you for joining the stream. So let's have a look. Where's my sledgehammer? There it is. Gosh, because you come across sledgehammers all the time, don't you? But you think, oh, I won't bother with it. I'll look for an axe instead. So now we've got the sledgehammer. We should get the option in the kit to make it. There we go. Build base. Here we go. Brilliant. Now, what should have happened is our flagpole kit has kind of collapsed, so we can pick that up. Oh, it's split into bits. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, okay, so we've got our rope back. Right, so now when we look at our flagpole, we can see that we've got the support, so we need to put 32 rocks in and 6 logs. So I've kind of finding 32 rocks, well, not finding, mining 32 rocks is pretty. Good evening, Destiny, or good afternoon, thank you for coming along for the stream. Getting hold of 32 rocks is a bit of a pain. You basically have to chip them out of bigger rocks, and you can probably see over. I went over to sort of that area there where those rocks were. Now, they're also really heavy, so I had to make sure I took my car with me, my trusty little Ada there, to load it up with rocks. But I've dumped them here, so hopefully what we can do next is we can just dump them in like this. I suppose I could have stacked them. For any of the DayZ in fact, could we? It's going to take quite a while, folks. No, come on, God's sake. Bloody hell, this is painful. So let's put the logs in. Let's get them out of the way. Bloody, come on, get in there. There's that one. Come on. Let's put that one in. I guess you could you stack the lock? Can I stack them? Let's have a quick go to see if we can stack them in my hands. No, you can't stack them. Great. Okay, so that was a waste of time. Make them a bit quicker doing it this way. So flags and flagpoles were introduced into the vanilla game with the 1.09 update from a couple of days ago. Basically what it enables you to do is, if you put a flagpole up in or near your base, it prevents your base from despawning. Well, it doesn't prevent it from despawning. It means that you don't have to go around and look at each individual part of your base to prevent it from despawning. The idea is the flagpole will give you an idea, and once you've hoisted the flag, as the flag slowly descends, that will warn you that you need to go and look at the flagpole or interact with it. They haven't. I guess you just probably look at it, and the flag will go back up again, and you'll know that all the bits in your base will be okay. They haven't really said whether it applies to other stuff, like say you had a stash, an underground stash in your base, or whether you know things like wooden boxes or sea chests, whether they'll have I got enough rocks? 27. Oh my god, don't tell me I haven't got enough rocks. I thought I had 29. Now I think there's a rock over here, is there? Right, there's a rock there. There's another one there. Oh. 30. 31. Well, I'm missing one rock. Oh, bugger. Oh, there's one there. Oh, wow. Gosh. Oh, no, there's loads there. They were just slightly out of range. Okay, so now we've got that up. What we can now do is... I think we use the shovel. Should we use the shovel? Which I haven't got. Let's go and get a shovel. Oh, let me catch up with the chat. Derek says, can I join your server? Only if you pay. Sorry. Brian says, such a good idea as I have a massive base on my server and the fence took just over 19 hours to build. Hated having to interact with it before it despawns. Took forever to do, I bet it did. Yeah, so Derek, going back a little bit, I have PvE servers, sorry to sound rude, player versus environment servers where everybody pays $2 a month via Patreon. You've got to be over 18, you've got to join my Discord, and it just ensures that we have a nice PvE experience. No? So it's not the it's not the spade, is it the hammer then? Oh, I haven't put all the logs into place, that's why. Dull. Oh yeah. One more. I mean, getting the logs together wasn't too bad. Right, so now I think we use the spade. Build support. Yeah, getting all the logs, 10 logs isn't too bad, you know? But the rocks, God, that was a pain in the bum. Derek says, I've got a Discord, but I'm poor. I can't even afford the $2. Sorry, dude, but there's loads of other stuff up there. So now, loads of other Discords. I recommend Don Sibley's Discords. Don Sibley's private servers. They're very good. He has PvE guarantee ones. Okay, so now we need to add our 60 nails and our remaining logs. So let's put our naming logs on. Well, there's one. Two. 3. Alright, we've got 3. Let's go and pick up. Let's unbox these. Let's pick up our rope. Pick up our metal wire. Oh, we got rope on the ground already, so put the rope on, put the nails in. Where's the metal wire? This is going to take. I mean, on my private server, obviously, I'm very lucky. We don't tend to attack each other or anything like that. Works against the rules. Let's get the hammer out. But on a public server, gathering all this stuff together, you definitely have to be a team effort to do it. Right, there she is. There is the flagpole. Brilliant. So there only remains one thing to do to take our flag. We should really have some music playing, shouldn't we, right now? Don't know if they'll be able to hear this. Here we go. Let's raise the flag. There it goes. Wow. So, right, we have got our flag. How cool is that? What do I put in the filter for the name server list you were talking about? Look for Don Sibley. So look for Sibley. He's got some great servers. Ah, so there it is. Now, can we take the rocks off the base? No, you can't, can you? Wow. Such a simple addition, but it adds so much. Right, so what I've also got here is my plan was to put this crate down, and this will be our spare flags crate. So when we want to hoist different flags, we'll put them in that crate there. Let's put something in there so it doesn't despawn. Put a bit of paper, that'll do, won't it? And then we've got spare logs, haven't we? What's this over here? Spare stones. Let's drop the stones over here. Oh, we got loads of them. Let's pile them on. Wow. There used to be mods before, didn't there, of DayZ, to put flags and things like that in, like faction flags. But yeah, wow. So 32 stones, 10 logs, 30 odd nails. In fact, I'll give you the official list. You need 10 wooden logs, 32 stones, 60 nails, metal wire, and 2 lots of rope you need, because you need to make the kit to make it in the first place. Yes, that was quite a nice achievement, that. I enjoyed that. Let's just take a screenshot. Let's go and see what it looks like from outside as well. Let's make sure we've got... let's go and get rid of our Sledge-Hammer. Put it in here. We don't need the spade anymore. Don't need the hatchet. There's some spare rope. I don't like taking anything with me, just in case I die. Let's put that in there. Don't think we need any epoxy putty. That knife is a bit knackered, isn't it? Let's just quickly fix that knife. You'll also need sharpening stones and duct tape, because even a pristine pickaxe won't last long enough to harvest all those stones. Oh, it's still knackered. Still badly damaged. Okay. Is there anything else I want to... So I want to take an axe. What's that, my... I glitched out. Let's take my axe. Let's quick slot it. Right, so good. Does Patty actually do anything? I'm not sure. Games, guitars. I have a Nomad that's been alive for like 4 months on a public server. Yeah, well, I quite enjoyed that. I've got a character who's alive on a public server at the moment. I can't remember which one though. When I log in, I'll probably end up somewhere where I don't want to be. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing that on public servers. Just wandering around and surviving, not necessarily getting into trouble. See, this is my base. If you haven't seen it already, one of the guys on the Discord built most of it for me. In fact, probably all of it. And we're in the west of Chernarus here by the little holiday camp. And what I've been doing is turning it into kind of probably like a hunting and fishing place. I've been putting little tents all around this rather nice lake here. And then putting things like fishing rods in them, and then I'm going to set up probably like an armaments area with hunting guns and snipers. I need to repair this, but the idea is this would be the barbecue area. So if you don't fancy eating up at the main house, in here we've got a fireplace. There's meats. There's a fire drill, a wood drill, and as you can see over there, we've got these little fishing tents. There's one there, another one over there, so people can relax from the zombie apocalypse, and then can kind of enjoy this beautiful scenery by this lovely lake and do some fishing, or maybe go hunting. We do get wolves around this part of the map as well, especially if you go a little bit further north. Haven't come across any bears down here recently. And you do get helicopter crashes occasionally. Okay, but we came here to see what the flag looked like. Can't see it. Well, there it is, there it is. I think that's the Chernarus flag, isn't it? The flag of Chernarus. Games Guitar says gave up on a base. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what it's like trying to build a base on a public server. It's really difficult. The most thing I've ever done is just collected a few barrels together. Go car 4x4. Yep, we've got 4x4, got a couple of those. Games, Guitars and Gore says, I've been hovering around Tizzy lately, so I don't know how much longer I'll live. Yeah, as long as you're careful. That's the thing, isn't it? Sometimes what ruins it though, well not ruins it, but it causes you get attacked by wolves or something like that. Or a zombie will aggro near you. That'll tip other people off to you there. There we go, the flag. Lovely jubbly. So, I guess the question is, what is my next move? I'm not going to be doing anything this afternoon. This was just a really quick stream. I wonder if the flag is definitely pointing. Oh wow, it says definitely pointing west. Let's double check. Yeah, it's definitely pointing west. So that's the direction the wind always blows, isn't it? Okay. I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of it. That is very good. Very good. Well done, Bohemia Interactive. That is a cool little addition to the game that will keep people busy. Carl says, Tizzy, not much people go there. Duping's still a thing, mostly on the coast. Yeah, if people are still... That's the problem, isn't it, with public servers? you know, they start duping, and it's like, you know, kind of spoils it. So yeah, what am I going to do next? Now we've got a flag. Let me just show you the area around here. It's very beautiful. Looks great, doesn't it, DayZ, in this light? I suppose my next move would be, there you go, you can see my there's one of the little fishing tents, and there's another one just round there, I think. There's one down there, and there's one further up. Yes, so yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do next. I guess I wouldn't mind collecting together some more hunt. In fact, let's go and see what guns I've got, because I can make fishing rods, can't I? Let's see what we got. Right, this is the gun tent. So what we got? M4, BK shotgun, 74U, KA101, 74U, KA101, Vega shotgun, hunting sight, what's that? KA74, Sporter 22, semi-automatic, and probably the only the hunting rifle is that Blaze. So I need to go and start finding hunting rifles, don't I? We definitely need hunting rifles. Okay. Well, what we might as do while we're here, we might as well have a quick look around through the chalets, just in case we can find anything useful. I might make some more boxes and put boxes in the chalets as well, and then collect clothes together. So the idea is, you know, you've wearily been surviving the zombie apocalypse, and then you come over to my holiday camp, and you can try on a fresh pair of clothes, put on a nice boonie hat, have a nice barbecue. Yeah, there's always jackets, isn't there, and stuff. I'm trying to think whether you can actually find guns in these chalets. You find scopes, don't you? Every now and again. Box 308, that would go in the Blaze. Or is that some seeds? Cannabis seeds. You didn't see that, alright? Don't tell the Rozzers. We start a nice little cannabis camp. Cannabis farm, sorry. Compass, nice. Yeah, it's mainly clothes, isn't it, you find in these places. Loads of 308. I'm going to have to look at the numbers of 308. There seems to be loads of it everywhere. More 308. Well, I suppose this is a 308 is a hunting ammunition, isn't it? And this is a hunting area, so kind of makes sense. There's been... Oh, matches. Do we need matches? No. Some 60 by 39. I think I've got loads of that back in the base. Oh, heat pack. I love that. Another little tent there that I've got. Moxie put in for me. Loads of food. We've got so much food. So much food. Tell you what I'm short of. I'm short of sharpening stones and duct tape. Rangefinder 308. Because they're pretty critical, those two things, aren't they? You know, it's alright having all the tools, but you can wear them out pretty damn quick. Okay. So, I'm going to call it a day for this afternoon. Thank you for joining me for the raising of the flag. They're really cool. Really loving DayZ at the moment. 1.09 seems pretty good. Although, I must admit, I haven't played any vanilla. I've heard some complaints that it's a bit more difficult to find things like knives and axes near the coast now on the vanilla servers. It's got a bit more hardcore. James says, don't understand why the devs don't add code locks already. Yeah. Well, you kind of do have code locks because you've got the combination locks, aren't they? You just put in a code into them. It's just a bit of a pain. They fall off the door. Cameron says, hello Scalespeeder. I haven't managed to find the new gas mask yet. Me neither. Paul says, hey man, I've only just found your videos on modifying XML files. Is there any way to modify suppressors so they last for more shots? Sorry, that's a stupid question. No, it's not a stupid question, Paul. So, by Destiny, by Victor. So, what you can do is, in your spawnable types file, at the top is a value. Let me just bring it up. So it says, right at the top it says spawnable types, damage min and max. If you change your min to 0.1 and your max to 0.2, what that means is everything will spawn in pristine. So you'll have less chance of having a suppressor that's damaged or worn. Well, obviously it'll wear out. Unfortunately, at the moment within DayZ, you can't specify individual durability for individual items. It's just like everything or nothing. But for example, in my private server, I set it so that everything spawns in pristine, because then, you know, things like shoes last longer, your axe lasts longer, your shovel lasts longer, and that's pretty cool. So there we go, peeps. Thank you very much for joining me. If you want to see more of the same, obviously subscribe. If you enjoyed this little stream, press like, and I'll see you all again soon.